Asmongold has the largest ego in human history. Pirate software can't even get close to it. Kanye West looks like a reasonable person. And I completely understand this, honestly, because in Asmongold's position, I would honestly do the same. Because what can you honestly say about him? What can you even do about it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Are you gonna say that Asmongold lives a life worse than a homeless fentanyl addict? He's just gonna laugh at it, says, all I care about is streaming, bro, and nothing else in life matters. I use roadkill as toilet paper, and then I don't throw it out, I use it a second time. There's nothing that can ever be said against someone like that that will ever stick. No one cares. The guy literally got abandoned by his mom, and the guy got somehow abandoned 2 times by his father, which makes him statistically look worse than the minorities of America in the nuclear family sense, which is unheard of, honestly, right? So, what are you supposed to do against this guy who also has somehow cultivated a following of absolute weirdos that literally don't care about anything but facts and something that makes them feel good because all of them are failed McDonald's workers who constantly just watch his streams and say, yeah, that's me. He's literally me. L take. Asmongold double view. Nothing. Nothing. But thankfully, Asmongold at least is stupid above everything else, obviously. And that makes him sometimes lie in extremely obvious ways, which he has done yet again today. Oh man, but again, what do honestly even these lies matter? If you call him out on any of this, you're probably just gonna get banned off of all his platforms. If you are a similar sized creator, Asmongold is gonna do literally everything he can to just avoid talking to you. Like, the guy is literally currently terrified to have a debate against Hassan retarded Piker. You know, the guy who lies about everything and is obvious? And Asmongold's reasoning for not debating with him is, by the way, debates don't magically do anything. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure Destiny's whole career is literally made about the fact that debates are actually a great way to own people who are wrong and whatnot. And especially, like, it's Hassan. He's not going to use any facts. He's just going to lie. And Asmongold says, oh, I don't want to debate with Sean because he's going to lie. Bro, you're literally talking to him. The moment he lies about you, you just point out that he's lying. You don't actually have to even debate against him. You just have to point out the obvious lies he's spouting. But that's too much to even happen. Well, to be fair, again, if I was Asmongold, I would actually be absolutely terrified of getting in trouble with any other big streamers. Because the last time that happened, that was against Aban and Preach. And they dragged his ass for like 2 weeks straight. And I'm pretty sure, this is just speculation, but I'm pretty sure he paid them off to get off his back. Because if he didn't, I mean, they would still be farming him to this day. Because they were absolutely shrieking the guy. Oh man, it was bad. It was bad. The last video he did, and this all the Aban and Preach situation blew over, was absolutely just mind-boggling amazing. It was them completely call him just an idiot, showing clips of him being a complete moron, a loser, all of these things. And Asmongold was just there reacting to the video, and he uploaded to the YouTube even, but he was just there sitting like, I'm a loser. Yeah, true, big true. They said that. True, yeah. I'm an idiot. And that was all of the video. Dude, there's no way he did not pay Aban and Preach off, okay? There's no way. Because I refuse to believe anything else is even remotely reasonable. He must have done something to get him off his back, okay? Because, man, they were farming his ass. And so from that point, he's afraid to, talk with anyone. The last time he interacted with someone was, well, smaller than him, obviously, was, I think, against Jaffe, or what's his stupid name? That woke lunatic. Oh, he didn't even have to say anything to look good. You just need to let that guy talk and he's gonna destroy himself. But anyway, this time Asmongold decided once again to just lie about something completely stupid. And it's the fact that he's lying about the fact that LSF is not removing negative things about him or OTK, which is absolutely hilarious. Let's listen to this, and then I'm gonna show you, because lies like this just perplex me. I completely don't understand them. It's like, is he just being an emotional weirdo about this, or what? Because, man, if you say something like he says in this clip, you can just go into LSF, which takes 30 seconds to Google LSF Reddit, and then you write in Asmongold, Asmon or Asmongold, and you see that this guy is just blatantly lying. Like, why would you ever lie about something like this in the first place? I just don't get it.
Much better job. They did a really bad job at it. Because, like, every single day, basically, for a long time, there were so many posts that were negative posts about me, and people trying to say that, oh, Asmongold is justifying the Holocaust, Asmongold is being racist, Asmongold is, like, talking about, like, treating illegal immigrants like Pokemon. And every single comment section was full of people trying to brigade and attack OTK on.
Yeah, brigade, the buzzword, brigade, because that works. This is like calling someone a Nazi nowadays, like the Democrats used to do constantly. Oh, you're a bad person, you're a Nazi, you're a chud. Obviously, this is pure conjecture. He's not providing any proof to, well, literally anything that he is saying. He's just saying, oh, LSF always hated me. Which, again, we're gonna very shortly prove it's wrong, but we have a little bit more clips.
On behalf of me. It was constant.
And then he makes, by the way, the fact that other people also get hate time to time, the fact that it's all about him. Bro, like, come on, you think no one dislikes anyone else but you? Everything must always be about you?
So if they were protecting us, they really didn't do a very good job. Yeah, and if they were getting paid, if we were paying them off for protecting us, I want our fucking money back.
This is a commonly used strategy to make something seem ridiculous. By over-exaggerating a claim and then just going with it. For example, yeah, this video is paid by Asmongold, and he doesn't pay me much, because this is honestly just a spotlight on him, and it just helps him. It's that type of sentence. It's just complete lies. Also, I mean, I read the comments here, and this person was marked as spam, which is crazy. Because I've completely forgot about this situation. NMP LOL is literally taking down threads that is bad for him. Yes. This, by the way, happened like 3 years or something ago when this was drama. The fact that this guy literally is on video saying, oh yeah, there was this bad thread about me on LSF. I just contacted the mods and made them take it down. And he is a part of OTK, by the way. So, yeah. Again, I doubt that there's a single person here who honestly doesn't think that LSF is, governed a lot by whatever happens. But whatever.
Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't work, but somehow there's literally no negative threads about Asmongold ever, which is strange. But whatever, onward. We're gonna look at this, because, again, the moment you look at what's actually happening in LSF, you kind of understand that it's completely insane and lies. Next.
About Emmy on LSF. Well, all of the people that are hating on Emmy are just simply, they're people that don't like me. They're people that don't like me, and
remember, guys, it's always all about him. If there's someone doing something bad in the world, it's because he's thinking about Asmongold.
they can't do anything to me. And this is the problem, right?
True.
And this is what's happened, is that a lot of these people on these different subreddits, they've realized that they can't do anything to me. Like, you're not going to affect me, you're not going to change anything with me, nothing's going to happen to me. So you have to go to the next best thing, and you attack my friends instead.
Bro literally and ironically said he has friends. I mean, they literally kicked the motherfucker out of OTK because he was because no one likes him. There's clips going around where OTK members are just calling him a piece of shit. My friends, bro. That girl Emiru is fucking probably afraid of you, dude. That is more likely than you actually having friends. Damn, that's wild. And again, maybe he had friends previously, but this is the golden rule of life. If you go into business with someone, at some point they're gonna not be your friends. They're gonna be your colleagues or they're gonna be your underlings. That is literally, this is 100% guaranteed without question. If you go into business with someone, it always happens. It has never not happened.
And so now there are these there are like these posts made, and like now that people hate on my friends because they can't hate on me, and they hope that if they put enough social pressure and they put enough harassment on friends of mine, that then these people will cause me to stop doing what I'm doing, right? So it's like it's a secondary.
I don't even know what he's actually talking about. Stop him from doing what he's doing. I have no idea what he's talking about, by the way.
Second order effect of pressure. Like,
so this is completely made up. Because he can't accept that anyone in his even remote circle of people doesn't completely orbit around his existence.
I understand exactly what's happening. Now, keep in mind, I don't really give a shit.
Of course.
I don't give a shit. The fact is that if somebody's friends with me, that's just what's going to happen. Nothing that anybody does or says to anybody is going to stop me from doing what I am doing. And the reason why is because if I let it, then all I'm doing is I'm giving people a blank check to harass my friends. I literally can't, I can't adapt based off of that, right? And so it literally helps you, so it's relevant. Yeah, exactly. And also,
yeah, the last one.
Published publicly, but should not be made public.
Oh, wait.
And I think this is a big issue that a lot of people online have, is that there are a lot of things that are published publicly, but should not be made public on the internet, on Reddit. It's basically like doxing. Like, I would view publishing, and this is one of the reasons why, and I've been consistent with this, this is the reason why
He's not been consistent with this. This is a complete lie.
I have never, and I never covered any of the XQC drama with Adept.
True, but the reason he never covered any of this, because, again, he is afraid of the backlash. He is absolutely terrified of starting anything with any streamers, except Hassan. Again, as long as he just doesn't engage Hassan, I mean, Hassan talking shit about you is pretty much just one of the biggest free promos you could ever want. So, you know, that's the thing. I would love if Hassan hated me and talked shit about me. It's just literally, it's free real estate. But yeah, he's just making this up.
It's because all of that drama was made public against his consent, and in a lot of cases, like, without his consent.
Yeah, again, he's just gonna keep yapping about this. The truth is, he was just afraid to start shit with XQC, because XQC is a same size channel as him. So starting a fight with that would be really, really bad, in case he pissed someone off. Again, Asmongold is gonna avoid pissing off anyone big, anyone who will ever respond to him. It is what it is. And by the way, here people are literally even commenting about the fact that all of this is bullshit. This one guy telling that he even got banned. Now, did he get banned? I don't know. Maybe not. Sus. But I mean, we have done videos where we literally look at the comments in on Asmongold's YouTube channel where people are negative against him, and suddenly the next day they all vanish. So everyone knows this. Again, You can't say anything bad about Asmongold on any of his channels, or you're just gonna get banned. It is what it is. There is no way around that. And now let's look at the obviously blatantly easy to prove fact that Asmongold is lying about LSF not helping him. So if you go to livestream fails and you write an Asmon, this is what you're gonna find. Literally years of posts. And, you know, you can pause it at any moment that you want, and you know what you're gonna find? It's not negative about him. It's literally none of it is negative. For example, this is right at the start. This probably sounds the most negative thing ever. Hassan thinks Asmongold doesn't believe in free speech. It's just literally a clip of Hassan talking. This is not even about Asmongold or Asmongold being bad. It's just Hassan saying he doesn't think Asmongold believes in free speech. Asmon still has diverse chat. Some random dude. Again, Asmongold debates chat and abortion rights, doesn't debate anything, just says everyone should have a choice of abortion. Not even a hot take. Again, you can scroll through all of this and you will not find a single negative comment, negative post about Asmongold. At least truly. You will sometimes find announcements like this or whatever, but nothing's gonna be literally like shitting on Asmongold or making him look like a idiot or loser or whatever. It just doesn't happen. But wait, maybe you're saying, well, try writing in Asmongold. Well, I do. And same thing. Same thing. Scroll as far as you want. You will not find a single thing like Asmongold said. No one's calling him a Nazi. No one's calling him like it, like that, and whatever. Well, but there are two things that I did. I did actually find a whopping 2 threads. Two! That are negative about Asmongold, and it doesn't make sense. Okay, it does kind of make sense. One was this, Asmongold's thoughts on Palestine. Yeah, that was the one where he called them below human, effectively. That one. And, well, if LSF is actually working to make Asmongold look better, they would keep this up. Why? Because if you remove it, you are telling everyone, oh, we're covering up for him. That's why nothing bad about Asmongold is ever posted on this subreddit, because we're just covering for him. So they can't delete this one, and this one goes through. And the other one is this one. Asmongold wants these people to suffer for what they did to gamers. And this is a very interesting post. This is a very interesting post. You know why? Because this is a unique post. This is something that got downvoted into oblivion. This was about Asmongold saying that he wants all people who are liberal to suffer for the fact that a game made a character woke or something like that in a game, which is, you know, they shouldn't make obviously characters woke for no reason and whatnot, but he literally wants them to physically and mentally suffer for the damage that he has received. It is a pretty wild thing, and this got downvoted the hell down. And you know why this is unique? Because when you read the comments, gamers, he doesn't even play games. At least some of his WoW content back in the day was entertaining, but years of drama farming, blah, blah, blah. He should stay in his lane and not do shitty reacts. This comment is effectively shitting on him, but let's look at more. Oh, I mean, he's okay, shitting on him again. Blow this, shitting on him again. So, this is a very popular thread that got somehow downvoted, has 72 comments, and all of the comments about him are negative. This doesn't happen. This doesn't happen on Reddit in general. If you go into a thread about eggs being good, eggs being bad, it's gonna always be, if thread is about eggs being bad and it's upvoted, it's gonna have the same type of comments being upvoted. But here, this got downvoted to hell, and yet, all the comments are negative, which is very strange. And also, when you compare his thing to, like, XQC, you see a stark difference. And by the way, you also see a stark difference in the amount of posts made. This is the XQC newest. XQC copies thug fashion from Playboy Carti, underwear, gives hot take on animals. This is actually like some almost negative things about the XQC, you know? And there's a lot of it, by the way. Why? Because he's a popular streamer. But when you look at Asmongold and sort by new, you know what you find? 4 days ago, 6 days ago, 8, 16, 18, 20. He is somehow, Asmongold, one of the most popular streamers, has literally no posts made about him on livestream fails. That is insane. Also known as completely impossible. So, yeah, it is very, very... Look at this. Asmon. 4, 10, 1 month. Jesus. It's like he doesn't exist. It's like he doesn't exist. Now, you could say maybe people are not interested into him, but obviously that's lies and cope. The threads about him are just getting deleted. Everyone knows in general that live stream fails is a very, very, very corrupt subreddit in general. This has been an open secret for years. Anyway, that was Asmongold lying. Not that it honestly matters. Not that honestly anything matters. Because, well, again, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna do about this this woman-looking guy? Nothing. It is what it is. Bye.